Tonight, an audience with a peasant girl who became a national heroine and a saint, known to the world as Joan of Arc. Thank you for joining us, Mademoiselle.
It is my pleasure. Sharing my life story is always exciting.
Many know you as a warrior and a saint, but let's start from the beginning. What was your childhood like?
I was born in 1412 in Domremy, a small village. Life was simple: family, faith, and the land. But even as a child, I felt something extraordinary calling me.
Extraordinary? Could you explain what you mean?
When I was about 13, I began hearing voices: Saint Michael, Saint Catherine, Saint Margaret. They spoke to me of a mission, a task greater than myself.
That must have been frightening. How did you come to trust those voices?
I was frightened, yes. But there was no doubt in their words. They told me I was chosen to save France, and I believed, because I knew I was not alone.
At that time, France was torn by war and unrest. The young Dauphin, Charles, struggled to reclaim his rightful throne as English forces advanced.
What moved you to leave your home and seek the Dauphin?
The voices told me it was God's will. I needed to find Charles and help him claim his crown. It was not easy. No one believed a young girl could change the fate of a kingdom.
How did you convince him you were sent by God?
When I met him at Chinon, I recognized him without being told. That convinced him. He saw in me something beyond a simple peasant girl.
This meeting changed the course of history, and Joan was given armor and command over troops.
You led soldiers into battle despite being so young and inexperienced. What gave you the courage?
I did not have the strength of a man, but I carried a banner that stood for God's will. That was my courage, the faith behind it.
What can you tell us about the siege of Orléans?
It was a dark time for France. The city was besieged and hope was fading. When I arrived, the soldiers felt a renewed spirit. Our victory there was not only strategic, but a sign that God was with us.
The victory at Orléans was a turning point, leading to the coronation of Charles in Reims.
Standing by Charles during his coronation must have been a proud moment. How did that feel?
It was a miracle fulfilled. I felt blessed, but I knew our work was not done. Not everyone in power supported me, though.
Can you share with us the challenges you faced after the coronation?
Envies and fears. Some feared the power my faith gave me. Others saw me as a threat to their ambitions. This led to my capture and betrayal.
After being outflanked by enemy forces, Joan of Arc was captured in 1430 during a battle at Compiègne.
The trial you faced was harsh. How did you keep your faith through it all?
The voices never left me. Even when they called me a heretic, I knew the truth. God's light stayed within me, no matter the darkness around.
Joan's visions played an important role in her condemnation, and her admission that she had returned to heeding them led to her execution.
Will you share with us your final message before your death?
I called upon Jesus. I hoped France would find peace and faith again. Though I was gone, my mission continued.
What do you want people today to remember about Joan of Arc?
That faith can move mountains. That no matter how humble you are, you have the power to change the world with courage and belief.
Thank you for sharing your story with us, Mademoiselle.
It was my pleasure, Rick. Sharing my story may inspire future generations to go on bravely in God's name. Vive la France!
As we reflect on the remarkable journey of Joan of Arc, we remember a young peasant girl who, driven by divine visions, changed the course of history. At just 18, she led the French army to a momentous victory that lifted the siege of Orléans, and paved the way for the coronation of Charles VII. Though her life was tragically cut short at 19, burned at the stake for her unwavering faith and courage, Joan's legacy endures as a symbol of bravery, faith, and the relentless pursuit of freedom. Her story continues to inspire generations, reminding us that even the smallest voice, when filled with conviction, can echo through the ages.
Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating AI memoirs.